This is All India Radio. The news read by Ashok Ojha. The centre has taken a tough stand on politics over Sri Lankan Tamils days after the DMK pulled out of the centre and Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha barred Sri Lankan cricketers from playing in Chennai. External Affairs Minister Salman Khurshid has rejected the Tamil Nadu Assembly resolution against Colombo. The resolution sought a separate elam for Sri Lankan Tamils and said Sri Lanka should not be treated as a friendly country by India. In an interview to a private TV channel, Mr. Khurshid said while the government is sensitive to Tamil concerns, it won't accept such demands. He said these feelings are not entirely out of sync with what many people in the world think. At the same time, Mr. Khurshid said that the negotiation we have done with Sri Lanka, the dialogue we have with Sri Lanka and the effort we have made with Sri Lanka is equally important. Samajwadi Party chief Mulayam Singh Yadav today said he has no plans now to withdraw support to UPA a day after Prime Minister Manmohan Singh acknowledged such a possibility. Talking to newsmen in New Delhi, he said right now withdrawing support has not been discussed in the party. Mr. Yadav said why withdraw support and make the government fall when it's a matter of just 8-9 months? Asked if he wanted to become the Prime Minister, he said he has never thought of it, nor he is thinking about it now. BJP has charged UPA government with failure to control the price rise and corruption in the country. Briefing reporters in New Delhi today, party spokesperson Ravi Shankar Prasad described UPA government a non-performing one and said it is a matter of serious concern. He said that the third front in Indian politics has no relevance. Information and Broadcasting Minister Manish Tiwari today made it clear that centre has no intention of any governmental regulation on media and maintained that self-regulation is the best regulation. He was speaking at the Linguistic Journalism Summit of SAARC countries at Indore. Speaking to newsmen on the sidelines of the summit, he said that UPA government had launched various social welfare schemes like Manrega, NRHM, Rajiv Gandhi Rural Electrification schemes for the well-being of the people. He alleged that some state governments are misusing the funds and diverting it into other areas for gaining cheap publicity. In Iraq, at least 17 people were killed and scores injured in a series of bomb blasts at 4 Shiite mosques in Baghdad and Kirkuk today. The blast took place just after the worshippers were returning after Friday prayers. According to reports, the apparently synchronized bomb blast targeting Shiite mosques took place within a space of half an hour each other at the 4 places. In Kirkuk, a car bomb detonated near the Al Rasul Al Adham mosque, killing 3 and wounding 70 others. The fresh spurt in the violence comes as Iraq prepares for its first election in 3 years. In Pakistan, at least 14 people were killed and 31 injured when a suicide bomber detonated his explosives near the Frontier Constabulary convoy in the northwestern city of Peshawar today. Police said the bomber blew himself up near a military checkpost on Peshawar's Fakhre Alam Road. Security officials said the bomber intended to target FC Commandant Abdul Majid Marwat, who managed to escape the attack with minor injuries. Police Superintendent Mohammad Faisal said 8 to 10 kilograms of explosives were used in the blast. Afghan and NATO coalition forces arrested a senior Taliban leader during a joint operation in Nahr-e-Shiraz district of Helmand province of Afghanistan today. The international force, in a statement issued to the press in Kabul, said the leader was responsible for a number of attacks on Afghan and coalition forces. He also used to arrange and distribute weapons to the insurgents. An unspecified number of insurgents were also killed during joint operations in Balkh and Kandahar province during the past 2 days. Good Friday, the anniversary of the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, is being observed today across the world and the country with religious solemnity and fervor. In Mizoram, members of the Catholic Church took out Cross Kangwa procession of the cross in Aizawl city, in which hundreds of processionists, led by a priest carrying a wooden cross, chanted verses from the Bible and sang hymns. In Kerala, Good Friday is being observed by the Christians with serenity and reverence. In Thiruvananthapuram, Cardinal Basilios Marklemis gave the introductory message and Archbishop Dr. M. Susai Pakyam delivered the concluding message. In Nagaland, a day-long special prayer and fast is being observed by the believers. And that is the end of this news bulletin.